Now, I know we beat the Giants and the Jets in back-to-back weeks, but I want you to take some things into consideration. We're playing with a lot of backups on the field, and our great depth is really showing just how well put together this team is by John Lynch. Hey, everybody, what's going on? So I got a list in front of me of the players that did not play this past Sunday, and we still put a 36 burger on the Giants. So we got Garoppolo, Kittle. At one point or another, we had Jordan Reed was out, Raheem Mostert, Tevin Coleman, Deebo Samuel, Jalen Hurd, Weston Richburg, Nick Bosa, D. Ford, Ronald Blair, Solomon Thomas, Dre Greenlaw, Richard Sherman, Akella Witherspoon, and Emmanuel Mosley. So it just makes you think of how good we would be at full strength if we're still, beating the brakes off teams with that many guys down. Now, let's be realistic here. I mean, we beat two also-rans, two franchises that are in disarray. Giants just are not a talented team. They lost their starting running back for the year, their best wide receiver. But we're also without guys, too. So, I mean, if you look at us across the board, even our fourth-string running back, JaMychal Hasty, is probably better than some teams' first running back. And that says a lot. It says a lot about how this team's been constructed and put together. And I'm really proud of this franchise from where they were years ago till now. I am looking forward to getting some players back. But let's give a couple shout-outs today. And number one, we got to give it to Nick Mullins. Nick Mullins had a pretty damn good game, 25 of 36, 343 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions. He looked poised, he looked confident, he wasn't erratic in the pocket, he looked decisive with his throws. You're going to get what you're going to get with Nick. He doesn't have a very strong arm. He is what he is. He's limited in what he can do with the ball, but he's just a more heady quarterback than, say, like Garoppolo. And I don't know if there's a quarterback controversy brewing right now. I would say no. But if I was the 49ers, even when guys come back, I would go with the hot hand. If you're playing well with Mullins, I wouldn't stop the momentum. We look at the stats here. Brandon Ayuk had a pretty damn good game, 5 catches of 70 yards, and a nice end-around touchdown. He looks like something special. You put him with Deebo and Kittle healthy, and the Niners have the makings of a pretty damn good, prolific offense. And, this isn't even accounting their running game. I'm a big Jeff Wilson Jr. fan. He had a pretty damn good game today. He had a receiving touchdown. I think he had a rushing touchdown as well. Jerick McKinnon, he didn't do too great running the ball, 14 carries, 38 yards. But he had a touchdown. It's just nice to see the 49ers with Mullins on the field. I feel like more players are in use. I feel like he spreads the ball around a lot better than Jimmy. I don't know how I feel about things. I'm happy for Nick, but I don't want to give up on Jimmy just yet. But like I said, if the hot hand is going well and you want to keep going with it, I would stick with it. And it doesn't matter who the quarterback is and how much he's making. The defense looked pretty damn good to itself. Kerry Hyder with a sack. He's played really well, considering how much we've lost on the defensive line. Fred Warner, to me, has the makings of a up-and-coming all-pro middle linebacker. With an interception today, he looked fantastic. He's the best coverage linebacker in the NFL when it comes to the pass game. I will say that Quan Alexander, to me, is very overrated. And more I look at him, the more and more I see a player that the Niners could live without next year. And it would be a lot of money saved. Same goes for D. Ford. He's never available. As talented as he is and what he can do to a pass rush, it's all talk. He's not there, so it doesn't really matter. like I said, the Niners look pretty damn good today, but we got to consider the source. They're going up against the New York Giants. We went against the New York Jets last week. And we were in the game against Arizona until the end, so we technically could be 3-0. I wanted to wait till all the games were over today before I made a video. I was hoping Seattle would drop it, but I'm going to say this right now. They're nothing without Russell. He's everything to that team. Their defense is a joke, and if Russell Wilson wasn't on that team, I don't think that team would have 2 wins. I'm just saying. He's a damn good quarterback. I can't stand him, but he is what he is. He's fantastic, and he makes plays in the clutch. Arizona lost today, which was great. The LA Rams lost today, which was also great. The Niners had a chance to be tied top of the NFC West with the rest of the squad, but Seattle found a way to squeak it out like they always do. Seattle never beats anybody just, silly. It's always a shootout, Russell Wilson is everything to that team, so hope Seattle appreciates what they got there, because if they didn't have him, they would be really, really bad. So, yeah, the Niners look pretty good today. Not too much in-depth into analysis. It was nice to see Brandon Ayuk get some touches, and nice to see him score his first NFL touchdown. The Niners defense looked pretty good. Jason Verrett actually had a pretty decent game today. Again, we have to measure everything with a sense of realism here with the teams that we've played. I think we played the Philadelphia Eagles next, which would be another game I think we should be able to win. And the Miami Dolphins as well coming up after that. The Niners have a really, really, really banged up squad right now, and we're really testing our depth. I don't know the severity of Jordan Reed's situation. I know McKinnon had a rib issue at some point in this game, so we'll have to watch that, and Emmanuel Mosley with a concussion. So the Niners didn't get out unscathed, unfortunately. Other teams are dealing with injuries too. The Seattle Seahawks have a lot of injuries that they're dealing with, so it's not only the 49ers. I mean, we are the worst of it, but we're not the only one. So good win by the 49ers. Great playing by Nick Mullins. I'm so happy for the rookie Ayuk. I can't wait to team him up with Debo and Kittle and with Jordan Reed and that Raheem Mostert. It could be a pretty serious offense, guys. I think we're just seeing the glimpses of it right now with the guys that we have in there. I can't wait. Hopefully D4 can make his way back at some point, and Sherman, and hopefully E-Man can get back into the lineup at some point, and hopefully the Niners can roll off a bunch of wins in a row before they start playing the big boys. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I'll talk to everyone later. Have a good one. See ya.